no, this review, I had reviewed it, but the first one came out so crap that I didn't want to upload it. But anyway, here is my one review I really wanted to get to eventually. I wanted to get it this summer, so prepare. Destroy all humans. Seriously. For anyone who is familiar with this game, or anyone who's new with this game, because I don't know if many people have heard of Destroy All Humans. Here, hold on, let me just, go to my profile. While we just sit there, I'll explain. Destroy All Humans. On the Xbox or PS2, whichever system you have. Oh, and just for the record, in case anybody over, anywhere else besides Japan, in Japan, surprisingly, Sega published this game. I'm not lying. You can look it up on the internet. You can look up on Wikipedia or YouTube. I mean, you'll see, in Japan, apparently, Destroy All Humans was published by Sega. However, anywhere else, it's published by THQ, and it was made by Pandemic. Now, I'll explain Destroy All Humans storyline first, from gameplay. Hold on. How about we go to Rockwell? Alright. I really like this game. Why? Well, one thing I'd say right now, a little side note, is it came out at a good time. It came out in June 6th or June 8th of 2005, if I'm correct. And this is the exact date when it came out, and I like that, because, you see, I like it when it's summertime. It's a really nice time of the year. I go out a lot. In case anyone thought I didn't go out, I do go out a lot. In fact, I just had a baby sister. Well, anyway, I visited her, by the way. So, let's, I was getting off topic, I'm sorry. But let's get back on the topic. Destroy All Humans takes place in the 1950s. Here's the storyline. So, I'll just tell you the storyline for now. It goes like this. You are Cryptosporidium 137. The Furon Empire is losing their people because the fact that, they don't have their, well, let's just put it this way, they don't have their genitalia, aka, they can't have sex. Now, after one of the, Furons got back from destroying all the Martians, he, crash landed on Earth, and that's where the game starts off from there. And then your mentor and creator Pox136, Pox, he tells you Cryptosporidium 137 to go off into Earth and and also, by the way, he also sends Crypto for another reason. Just besides finding Cryptosporidium 136, he's also got to get human brains. Human brains for the reason, first off, reason number one. Every strand of, every human on Earth in the game that is alive today has a strand of Furon DNA inside of them. So that means, well, brain extracting time. Now you just go down to Earth and that's what the game starts off. But anyway, I'll explain what's going on. Now you have psychokinesis. And yes, I'm not referring to the craptacular Sonic Next Gen with silver psychokinesis. What I mean by this is that you have psychic abilities. You can use your PK, or just, you can bring stuff in or out, you can throw them at your enemies, which is actually a pretty good thing, considering that, you aren't given much ammo in this game for some weapons. And then you got your Holobob ability, and I'll explain that. It's pretty simple and easy to use. Target a human, and there you go. You Holobob them. Now, I bet you're thinking, what about the brain extracting? Okay, hold your horses. I'll get to the brain extracting. See? Oh, and don't worry. I think Pandemic made it, have, like, green blood is because of the fact that, it might get M rated by the ESRB, but right now, it's not important. And you can even hypnotize him to do special stuff. A distraction, you can make him sleep. Let's do a distraction. Yeah, admit it's fucking funny. And you can also scan their minds so you can get more PK. I'll explain. The meter on the left is your PK meter. And the green bar is obviously your health bar, and then you got your DNA little counter. Then you got your radar, which in my personal thoughts, is completely fucking useless. I haven't run out used it once. And this game's interesting because it takes place in the 1950s. And in case you can't see it, you know what? Hold on, I'll just get some distraction. Hey, assholes! Let's call it a little bit of destruction, shall we? Yeah, as you can see, my weapons are very deadly right now. Now, you only have 4 weapons in this game, which the weapons increase over time. Now, you see that exclamation point at the top right there? That is, there's 4 of those little bars right there. One is, the citizen's notice, which is the exclamation point. Then there's the police badge, which is the police notice. And then there's the star for the army, and then finally there's M, which is for the FBI group in the game, Majestic, which I actually think is a real kind of KGB place in real life. I know, I've heard somewhere, but anyway, back to the game. I'm gonna explain to you your 4 weapons. The first weapon you get is the Zap-O-Matic. Ow. That's you gotta be careful about humans. They can really hurt you a lot with their weapons. Yeah, that's just, and then, okay, yeah. You start off with a Zap-O-Matic, which has a charge beam, so you have infinite ammo for this gun. However, you could use chain reactions, which won't work most of the time. Then you got your Disintegrator Ray, which, this gun's powerful as fuck right now. See? Fires triple beams once you get it up to a certain level. Then you got the Anal Probe. This weapon's interesting. This is I like to call it a lethal and non-lethal weapon. Lethal if you didn't charge it, lethal if you did charge it, and non-lethal if you didn't charge it. And it makes it just crap out, and then boom. Then one of my personal faves. The Ion Detonator. This weapon is the shit right here. This is basically the grenade launcher of this game. Very powerful weapon. Its range gets better and better once you increase the level. Now, and some people I have heard, I'm not lying either. Some people said this game was going to be a GTA clone, which is a big fucking lie. I'm not lying. I heard a couple people say that this was going to be like a GTA clone from some people. And the only reason why they said that was because, well, look at you. You're being a fucking alien and you're free roaming around everywhere. Now, you see that in there, in that pool? Let's get closer. You see that? Yeah, that is a probe. Now, that one is very difficult to get because of the fact that I can't fucking go in water. Yeah. Now, there's tons of probes everywhere in the game. And if you manage to find all of them in one level, you can unlock something in a special bonus item. And they have a lot of cool stuff in there. I'm not lying. I haven't unlocked any, but I've seen clips. Very cool stuff. Artwork. It's just pretty cool. I like it. And it's interesting to note that if you complete this movie, you'll also unlock a bonus movie, which I'll explain in part 2 because we're running out of time here for part 1. So, yeah. Well, I've explained a little bit of the weapons in the story of the game. So, hold on for part 2. There's one step for man, one giant leap for mankind. Hold on.